Hi, Tanvi.
Okay, people are still joining.
Naman, one thing, how to unmute this Zoom app? Because I must have
You are unmuted. I'm
unmuted
not.
it for some time.
Sorry, I did not understand the question actually.
So how to unmute? I'm not
You
getting the
are
option.
you are unmuted because I am able to hear you. I'm not. I'm
Sorry,
again
mute.
not sure what you are asking.
She was
If
Sorry,
asking
anybody could
about
help
mute.
me.
sorry, my bad. Mute. Okay, sorry, my
Oh,
bad. Mute.
okay. So
How to?
you're
Wait,
on
now
laptop,
I
right?
got. Yes, now I got the option. Yep.
Uh, we can start. So recording is on. Okay, great.
Yeah.
I'll be the time.
So good evening. Yeah. So good evening, everyone. So welcome to our online session of Toastmaster. So I will be your TTM for the day, and the theme for today is Fun Friday. So let's get started. So for this, I'm gonna go alphabetically, and first name is Miss Anita. TM Anita. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I am ready. Hello,
Yeah.
everyone.
So TM Anita, your topic is if animals could talk, which would be the most charming? Your topic is if animals could talk, which would be the most charming?
Wow, what a wonderful topic. God has given this blessing that we can express our emotions, we can talk to each other, we can convey our messages. There are many ways to convey our message. We can write a letter, we can send a message, we can chat, we can talk. But alas, animals don't have these blessings. I would say these blessings. Uh, though scientists have proven this that animals, birds, trees, everyone can feel, and they know the effect of the talking, loving, all that. But actually, we as a general people don't know the language of birds or animals or trees. If it would be possible that animals could talk, the most favorite and loyal, faithful animal is called dog. And dog would be my favorite animal who would like to talk me. Even that I see, though I don't have a pet nowadays, uh, though I see in Bollywood, most of the actors have their puppies or their dog, and they love them the most in this world. Because I read this topic yesterday in the newspaper that animals love you without any expectation. They love you in your up and downs. So dog would be my favorite animal, and I would like to talk my dog. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Anna.
Thank you, TM Anita. I hope that in future you will be able to buy a dog. So I expect that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah. So now we move on to TM Akansha. Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Yeah, now
can.
you can unmute completely, no, without any issue. So that's great. So your topic is what is something that is popular now, but in 10 years we might be ashamed of? I repeat, your topic is what is something that is popular now, but in 10 years we might be ashamed of?
Without taking much time, I would say an artificial intelligence. So by that I meant, so in corporate world we are using many AI applications such as chat gpt, quillbot, which definitely reduces the manual efforts, but there are also a chances where many people from the organization get laid off. And also if I talk about the drawbacks of using artificial intelligence, that they have stop the habit of writing, communicating emails by themselves or by their own. Instead of they have all thing automated via the help of chat gpt and quillbot. So that is something I feel today we are feeling that it is a very great tool or a great asset to any organization, to any corporate world we are using for chat gpt. But going further, which I might be correct or might be incorrect, but yeah, this is something I have an opinion of on using artificial intelligence. So yeah, that is from my end for now, I guess.
Okay, thank you, TM Akansha. So I feel the same way about ChatGPT because just like computer, ChatGPT will uh, disturb the industry completely. So now I move on to TM Harshit. So Harshit, can you hear me? Yeah, yeah, were you able to hear me because initially you
Yes,
was
yes, I
facing
can.
problem. Yeah, yeah, that's great. Your topic is Harshit. If you could switch lives with anyone currently living for an entire day, who would it be? I repeat, your topic is if you could switch lives with anyone currently living for an entire day, who would it be?
One thing we all desire is, what if we don't need to do anything and everything is available at our disposal? That's in the most amazing life. Just imagine for a minute that you don't have to wake up early in the morning, go to office, come back late in the evening, do house chores, and then sleep and keep on doing this for every day of the week. Just take one step back. What if all this goes away and somebody is there to take care of all those things? My daughter. She doesn't have to worry about anything. In the morning, Papa is there to wake her up, make ready for school, drop her at the school, pick her from the school, lunch is ready, breakfast is served, snacks is served, and dinner is ready as well. She doesn't need to think about anything rather than just enjoying the life. Don't you feel we lost all these things in the years we lived on? We are more concerned about what's going to happen, what is the next achievement, how I'm how I'm placed in comparison of somebody else. And in all this shit, we all messed up with our life. We lost the whole essence of life, which is living the life. And that was the kids are doing nowadays. So if I have to change my life with somebody for one day, I think it's going to be my daughter. That I can enjoy my life at least for one day without worrying about anything and just thinking of that somebody is there to take care of me without asking a single question, without expecting anything from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Harshit, TM Harshit. So I can clearly correlate with the things you said about your daughter, but sadly I'm not married yet, so I cannot correlate that completely. But I can mainly look into my past, and I always miss my past about missing the things which I really do. So now I move on to TM Deepti. TM Deepti, can you hear me?
Yeah, one. Just setting thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So hi. So your topic is if you only had 1 week left on Earth, what would you do? I repeat, your topic is if you only had 1 week left on Earth, what would you do?
I have only 1 week left. Why did this happen to me? Why could it? I have done everything good in my life. I have never been mean to anyone. Why should this happen to me? Why? If this is how I was going to sit and cry, then I think the entire week would have gone in just crying. And most of the time, isn't that what we do throughout our life? See, be it 1 week or an entire life, until you don't have certain goals in life, certain dreams in life, whether you give a person a lifetime of 100 years or you give them 1 week, they will still achieve it. So if you ask me that if I really had just 1 week, what I would do, not anything different than what I'm maybe doing right now in my life. I would still be giving that one portion of my 1 week to enjoying what I love doing, watching movies. Saturday, I'm really not going to miss with that Pepsi. I'm still going to be spending time with my family, maybe still going on a vacation. But only thing is, since I have just the last 1 week, maybe I would try to go to Europe or Switzerland. But I am a hardcore Indian. If I come back, I'm going to die in India, not in some foreign land. And yes, since even me, like every other Indian, is a little scared of karmas. So in those 7 days, whether or not in my entire life I went to temple, I will sincerely go 2 times in a day. God, please, at least next life, give me a few extra days and some wisdom that I use it in a more better way. And of course, I would love to help people who need our help, the underprivileged maybe, which I do it on a regular basis. So that would just be another extension of the way I am already living. It is a thing to think about, rather it is suggested by some really famous people that, every morning when you wake up, before you start your day, sit down and think, if this was the last day of my life, how would I be living? And I urge you, my friends, if you start living life on those lines, that every morning you wake up and ask yourself, if this was my last day, how would I live it? Then trust me, whether today is your last day in life or 7 days later, 1 week later, 1 year later, or 100 years later, you would still be happy and smiling and going to that grave. I did everything I ever wanted to do. Over to you, contestant.
Thank you, TM Dipti. Wonderful speech, and mainly I'm mesmerized to hear what you have said. So mainly you talked about lots of things, starting from to-do list and what you will be doing, and later on you talked that somehow we have to be happy with what we have. So that's great. Now I move to TM Tanvi. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So your topic is, if you go back in time and tell your younger self one thing, what would it be? I repeat, your topic is, if you go back in time and tell your younger self one thing, what would it be?
Traveling back into the past is one thing that every human wants to, so that he could revive his mistakes that he has done. And if I get a chance to go back in my time, it would be probably when I was um, in my junior classes. One thing that I would tell my younger self is to be out there, be outspoken, do whatever she likes to do. As a child, I was a child who did not like people's attention, and I did not wanted that spotlight on me, and I used to be a shy and a quiet girl. So, if I get a chance to go back in my past, one thing that I would tell my younger self would be to do whatever she likes, to talk about it, to speak about it, to get along with other people. to take part in some extracurricular activities, and don't care about the judgments of other people. And it would be great if I would have got a chance to do so, as it would have made me a better person than today. And I definitely think that telling myself those things in the past would have improved me. Over to you. Thank you, TTM.
Thank you, TM Tanvi. So mainly the topic was somehow, it was not that great because you are the youngest one here and you don't have any regrets, because we are the older ones, we have lots of regrets in our life that we can change the things, but you still uh, try to focus on that. You want to move towards from introvert to extrovert, and now you are here in Toastmasters, so that's a great thing. I'm looking forward to that. So last not the least, uh, TM Naman, our vice president. Yes.
Yes.
Your topic is, if you had a genie that could grant 3 wishes, what would they be? Your topic is, if you had a genie that could grant 3 wishes, what would they be? Please remember, you can't wish for more wishes.
You took away my answer. Now what to do? I was always fascinated by the cartoon Aladdin. A poor boy who has nothing to live for. A princess falls for him. He becomes a fake prince, but his lie is caught, and but the Jasmine still loves him. That was one fascinating cartoon. If I also got the same genie, which would grant me three wishes, I wouldn't I wouldn't ask for anything, because what I have observed, that genie who was part of that Aladdin cartoon was best. He had humor. He was a good companion. He was amazing to talk to. He was a good problem solver. Why would I lose such kind of friend? I would always want him to be around. I would always want to be my guide, my friend, my companion. In addition to Yago and the monkey, I forgot the name, and my Jasmine, I would love to have my genie with me in every adventure of my life. At best, I would ask him for 2 wishes and then keep the third one with myself so that I could hold on to him. For those 2 wishes, I would ask anything which would help my friends. Maybe something for Yago. Maybe a nice, a nice gift for my carpet. Anything trivial, because I would not want to demean my friendship with my genie by asking him for something expensive or something greedy. So I would not ask him for anything. At best, I would ask him for 2 trivial things, and I would keep the third one waiting so that he would still be my guide and friend. Over to you.
Thank you, TM Naman. So you took us to the journey of the Arabian Nights. So I can clearly recall that I recently just watched Aladdin movie, and I can clearly recall what you said. And the movie was all about the same thing. So thank you. So I guess that's all from my side. I hope that I'm able to run this table topic session as expected.
You're left to give your table topic actually.
Yeah, and that's why I've chosen the table topic master, because I don't want to speak in front of the audience.
No, we cannot
Okay.
let you
Okay.
have that happiness.
Okay, okay. Let's go.
So if you could be any animated character, which one it would be?
So it's one of my favorite topic. I watch lots of animation films and all, and specifically I watch anime, Japanese cartoons and all. So my favorite character would be Goku from Dragon Ball Z, because I grew up watching that uh, thing, and mainly it was uh, it was a starting point of our childhood, and mainly I was so inspired by it that even today also I went to the gym and I trained like Goku, 100 push-ups, 50 sit-ups, and then crunches, and then I wore some kind of weight on my ankles. And also mainly it's about the motivation. Goku, it's all about not giving up in life, and it's about uh, moving forward. And there are so many animes, so many cartoons that have been derived from Dragon Ball Z lately, and we still go back and celebrate the success of Dragon Ball Z and how it has changed all our lives and it has touched all our lives. So there are so many characters in Dragon Ball Z. There is Goku, there is Vegeta, there is Krillin, there is Tien, but it's all about the character is all about freedom. But in life, we always seek freedom. We, although we talk about earning money and stuff like that, we seek, after all, we seek freedom and happiness, and happiness mainly comes from freedom only. And that thing, when I watch this thing, when I watch reactions on YouTube and all, I just relive the things out completely. And even I'm feeling like that Naman has asked this question today, and I feel like that I should watch this thing one more time after the meeting gets closed. So thank you.
So we are done with first round. So
Okay, so this is time for TTE.
yes.
All right, quickly. Toastmaster Anita, if animal could talk, which would be the most charming? I mean, over the period of time, I like your starting point of table topics. Brilliant start, uh, referring what God has given to us to communicate and what they're missing. So as I keep on saying in every TT session that your starting has improved quite a lot, but I also keep on saying that you miss, or you goof up towards the end. You lost the whole essence. So remember, you talked about dog, right? But you reached to the dog or the conclusion part, somewhere around 1 minute. You mentioned dog, but you somehow I feel that it was not properly articulated or communicated to the audience. Why dog? Dog, answer is given, but rationale for the dog was not there. So that's the only miss I feel. And this is something, consistent feedback for you. Towards the end, you missed the topic completely. I'm not sure if you don't remember the topic or what happens, but this is something you need to practice. Thank you, Toastmaster Anita. Akanksha, what is something is popular, but in 10 years we might be ashamed of? AI, very relatable start. Everybody is aware of nowadays, and we are using one or the other form of AI, Chat GPT, Google Bird, problem of writing things. And you very well pointed out the problem, which is of writing things. I maybe put it into a different perspective of being creative, because we are now relying on AI to do the creative work, just giving them prompt. For now, this is your first session. The only recommendation is speak more. You only spoke for 1 minute. And I believe you had content, but because of some reasons, your mind was not processing and giving right direction to your tongue so that you can speak. So practice more. That's the only recommendation. Deepthi, 1 week left on Earth. What would you do? So habit of contest chair is not going away. Towards the end, you mentioned over to you, contest chair. So I like the start of you starting from the negative perspective to attend, the audience, giving them a hook that, I mean, initially I look like you're going to refer all the negative part, but when you flip the coin and you start talking about the perspective, the karmas, dreams, Saturday movies, so on and so forth, It was brilliant. The only recommendation I have, given your contest is around the corner, you should have looked into camera, made an eye contact with us, and put up your camera in such a way so that we could see your body language as well. And that's the only recommendation, because next Sunday you are representing us. All right, thank you. Then Tanvi, if you go back in time, tell your younger self one thing, what would it be? Revising mistake in junior classes, be outspoken. I really like, because this is something very relatable to all of us. And when we were there in the same stage, we had the similar problems. But today I realized that in the last table topic, you didn't conclude at the beginning when you were given a topic last time and you referred to Chetan Bhagat's book, right? If I'm right. Uh, but this time you jumped into the conclusion in the first 30 seconds of your table topic. And that is where you lost the battle. So the way I advise you is that when you know the conclusion, try to play around with the topic. I mean, just an example, see Naman and Deepthi, they don't jump to the conclusion directly. They play around, because conclusion is on your hand anyway. So you need to build a platform where you can land your conclusion. So that's the only piece of recommendation. I think it requires slightly structured way as well. So more practice, I'm sure you will get through that. Naman, if you had genie can grant 3 wishes, what would that be? As usual, typical Naman, witty start. Use a story for everyone. I really like you gave the background, even though this is a very familiar story, but it's good to do not judge your audience that they know this. So giving them 30-second background, what it is, really helps. The only recommendation is, because it is Naman, I was expecting some voice modulation, some character movements here. Aladdin, Jasmine, Yago, Kaleen, Ginny. I was I mean, it could be me because of it was Naman, as I said. I was expecting something more out of it. That's the only piece of recommendation. Arnab, if you could be animated character, which one it would be? Goku, I really like the way you articulated Goku in terms of you liked it, motivation, moving forward, perspective of it. I really liked it the way you mentioned. The only recommendation, again, what I said to Naman, that the way he talked about Aladdin, which is a very common story. Goku is not a familiar character to all of us. So you should have given some context around Goku. I mean, I heard of Dragon Ball, but I have never been a fan of Dragon Ball. I never watched it. So I don't know what Goku does. Also, when you are choosing Goku, it should be clearly articulated to your audience that why you are choosing Goku and how Goku is different from the other you have already seen. I mean, why not Augie and the cockroaches? It's a simple example, right? So always think of it, how you are demarking your conclusion against other options available. So that's my evaluation report. Happy to have my evaluation if anybody has done.
I don't think anybody did that actually. I always forget that.
That's
Okay,
the
thank
problem
you.
with being TT
Yeah.
every time.
Okay, thank you, Harshit. What about my evaluation for being TTM today? So, any feedback on that?
No, I think it's all good. You followed the standard way TTM is performed. Just good. I mean, and TTM is a role where you're free to explore and evaluate. You can have any way of giving topics. So yep, no feedback, all good. So Naman, shall we drop off and log back? Because I think it's
Yes.
6 minutes remaining.
Yes. So just wanted to remind everybody, we are going to restart the meeting. Please join again. We are not dropping back.
But or to anybody.
I mean, it's your choice, Anita ji. You can do whatever you want.
Okay. Arnab, would you like to take first?
Yeah, okay, no issues.
Arnab, your topic is how will you please your angry friend? How will you please your angry friend?
Okay. So my topic is how will I please my angry friend? So as we all know that everyone lives within their own subjective interpretation of things based on their past experiences. So I will just talk to him and ask him that what happened and maybe know his perception about things, that why he thinks like that way, because it's very important to know. And somehow, should I, as a friend, as a good friend, because he's my friend and he knows me very well, he will not judge me that I will be wrong uh, about making a decision about why he's angry, or what his original reaction should be. So I will just talk to him and understand him, and specifically I will tell him to talk to that person uh, that who made him angry, and then just act like a mediator, because friends, we always support, uh, in a friendship we always talk about supporting others, but in reality a good friend or a real friend will support, will not only support him but also stand with him and against him when he is wrong. So it takes a great deal of courage to stand against a friend. So I will just talk to him, and if he's wrong I will just make him understand that why he's wrong. And we should always put ourselves, and tell him that we should always focus on empathy and put ourselves on other shoes and understand, because anger is an emotion and it's a response, because everyone is suffering at some place in their life. And I guess if I can understand clearly and I can somehow make this thing work in this journey, uh, because what I feel that in Toastmaster, if my friend is not able to communicate in Hindi, then that's why I'm here in Toastmaster, because the way I'm able to communicate in Hindi, I will able to communicate efficiently in English, and that will help me if he's not able to get the things right on his own. Well, thank you. Now I hand over the stage to TM Anita.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arnav. Next, may I call Toastmaster Akanksha? Okay. Akanksha, your topic is how does a positive attitude help you in life? How does a positive attitude help you in life?
Okay, since the topic is also very positive given to me, so I think as a person, as a human being, we must have positive and negative outlook, right? But what kind of things or activities we can able to perform to make positive outlook and be happy within ourselves, right? So this is what I believe that so if I talk about myself personally, so I'm the very motivated person sometimes, because as a human I can't keep motivated, right? And for motivation you have to be happy, and how could you do that? By doing your favorite thing. So I just go for workout, I go for shopping, I do readings, although I'm not a reader, but reading has in like blogs which I shared. So sorry, I got stuck, but yeah, let's stuck it. So yeah, that is something which I felt that you can do more of yourself within yourself to make you happy and have a positive outlook towards your life. And this is something I want to say. I still know that I have spoken less than 1 minute, but yeah, I kept on trying. So yeah, that's it from my end.
Thank
yeah.
you, Toastmaster Akanksha. Very nice. Well done. Very good. So next, may I call Toastmaster Naman?
Yes.
Yes. Toastmaster Naman, your topic is what food would you make to please your wife? What food would you make to please your wife? Toastmaster Naman.
Whenever you have to please somebody or console someone, or maybe make them fall in love with you, you can cook for them. That is your basic necessity. Nothing else trumps that. I pride myself on my cooking skills. I'm not exceptional. I'm not amazing. I cannot cook all the cuisines in the world. But one thing which I am exceptionally good at is cooking rajma. There might be better rajma, but then people have not eaten my rajma. So they are mistaken that their rajma is better. Whenever my wife is angry or upset or maybe feeling down, I always cook rajma or some lentil or anything for her. Not because she loves the taste. The only reason is it makes her believe that I care. This is the smallest as well as the biggest thing I can do for her. To take some load off her back. She does a lot of. All I can do for her is that do something nice for her. And she does not demand fancy things. Only thing she wants are small gestures like this. Once I gifted her a bag, which was some branded bag. I don't remember the name, Lavi or something like that. She was okay with it. One day, I bought her 10 rupees hair clips from the next door shop. She was ecstatic. She was out. She was so happy that she could not believe that I have done something so great for her. I still don't know what was great about it, but she just loved it. So she expects small gestures from me, and I keep doing those. Over to you, TM.
Thank you, Toastmaster Naman. Good trick. Cheap and best. So next, may I call Toastmaster Tanvi? Is she there?
Yes.
Okay. Tanvi, your topic is how does a positive attitude affects people around you? How does a positive attitude affects people around you?
Being positive is an emotion, and all human beings have emotions. Some people have those emotions in control of them, and in some cases, the emotions control them. I think being positive and having people around you positive is a magic. Having people that are positive around you and making sure that you are positive as well helps a lot. When people are positive, they throw those energies on you too, and they make your life more easier and positive. So I think positivity is something which depends on person to person, and being positive is in the hands of the human beings itself. For taking an example, uh, for example, if we start our day with a positive attitude and thinking that the day would be good for us and would be nice for us, would lead to having a would end up leading to a good day. But if we wake up and we think that the day is you have to do your monotonous routine today also, then that would ruin all your day. So I think positivity is something which is a motivation for all of us, and being positive helps us and other people around us very much. Thank you. Over to you, TTM.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tanvi. Next speaker is Toastmaster Harshit. Yeah. Toastmaster Harshit, what gift will you give to your friend and why? What gift will you give to your friend and why?
One thing which connects us in friendship is something we both value. We both have emotions attached to it. And no matter where we are, if we have those things with us, we actually remember each other. Distance is not matter. I'm sure you might be thinking something very sensible, but the answer is not that sensible. It is booze, whiskey, or scotch. My friends and me are attached with a lot of booze, and especially the scotch. The older it is, the more friendship or the intense friendship we have. All my school friends are spread out across India in different locations. But you know what? On Saturday evening, when they are drinking, they come on Zoom call and talk to us, each other. And that postulates us. So, what is better to give something which all of us value? And then the takeaway here is that no matter how much you are gifting them, you yourself are going to consume it as well. So, this investment, I think, is good from a Banya perspective as well. Because if I give them a very fancy, very costly whiskey or scotch, I'm going to drink it anyway. It will be on my name, gifting them, but I'll be utilizing it as well. And you know what? No matter how far your friends are, my friends, it's been 20 years I left school. We all are spread out. But still, those who are closer in NCR, we always try to meet at least once in a month. And that is the time we live freely. We speak to each other, we gossip about families, we gossip about our offices, we gossip about a lot of things. But still, that part of the time of the month is a golden time for me. So if tomorrow any of my friend is getting married or getting baby, the only thing we care about is giving them a good Scotch whiskey. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harshit. Now, may I call Toastmaster Deepti?
Yes, Toastmaster Aruna. I think, Anita, I'll just stand up to get the feedback.
Good.
So,
Toastmaster Deepti, your topic is strategy to learn how to develop a positive attitude. Strategy to learn how to develop a positive attitude.
sorry, I didn't follow the first two words.
Yeah, strategy to learn. Strategy.
Sorry.
Strategy to learn. Strategy to learn. Strategy to learn, Dipti.
Okay. Strategy to learn.
Okay, leave this. How to develop a positive attitude. That is your topic. How to develop a positive attitude.
Simple. Stay with positive people. See, in life, you would have heard that from the day you even understood anything that was being told to you, because that is what was told to you all the time when you were young by your parents, when you got a little older by your teachers, and when you went to college, even your college friends. So basically, the kind of people you have around you is the kind of mindset you're going to have. Like when I was younger, my parents would always tell me, Dipti, you should always try to do your best. Don't give up so easily. And I'm like, okay, I will always keep trying. And till date, I keep trying. Even if you push me down, I'll be back like that punching bag. Okay, I'm ready. When I was in school and writing my exams, and many times not reaching that mark of average or super excellent, my teachers would tell, Dipti, try, don't give up so easily. And I would be like, yes, 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 you're right. I need to have more positiveness in this. So, okay, I'm going to try. And I tried and succeeded. When I went to college, things were a little different. Yes, there were people around me, positive in the sense that they think, okay, enough of, enjoying. Maybe you should try enough of studying. You should try enjoying life. You've been in those books all your life, trying to come first, trying to come first. How much are you going to try to come first? Enjoy life. That is what life is for. So all through my life, there have been people trying to inculcate that positive motivation, be it to become better in life, be it to try something new in life, or be it to just enjoy life. So if you ask me one way you want to have positive attitude in your life, just surround yourself with people with positive attitude and you're sorted. Over to you, TTM.
Thank you, Toastmaster Deepthi. Well done. That was from my side, and any topic for me? I will
We
also
have
try extending.
we have Jitender as well. Yes. So
Jitender is
Anita ji,
also-
if you have one topic, can you give it to him and then?
There, hi, good evening, everyone.
Hey, good evening, Jitu ji. So, Jitender, आपका टॉपिक है who do you sometime compare to yourself? Who do you sometime compare to yourself?
Okay. So in life, we always compare one or the other thing. If we are going to any place to buy something, we compare this is right product or that is the right product. So most of the time in our life, we spend comparing ourselves, comparing our kids, comparing movies, comparing books, comparing stars, comparing cricketers, comparing IPL performance. That's what we are doing it from so many years, right? The way we have grown up, it's all about comparing. However, when I have to compare myself, I always think about one person who is always something I feel I should compare, and that is me. So whenever I stand in front of mirror, I feel that I have to compare with this gentleman. And then I think, because it's very important that what is you all about in your life, and then how you can correct those things. And one of the famous philosophers said that if you really want to know your truth, or you really want to know about yourself, see yourself in front of mirror, and then you will come to know about the reality. So when I compare for anything, when I compare that I want to achieve something, I look at this person and I say, hey, this is something I'm comparing. This is what I have to see after 1 year. And after 1 year, again, I compare with the same gentleman. I say, look, man, 1 year ago, we compared to each other. Now where I am, where are you? Same way I will do for my other activity. So I always feel and strongly believe that we should not compare ourselves with the other things, because that will make us negative mind. Because if someone is doing better, someone is doing wrong things, because comparison can be anything. It can be good, it can be bad, but it's always good that you compare with yourself, set up a goal for yourself, and then go with that gentleman who is your friend on the other side, which you can see on a mirror on a daily basis. So that's what I always do. Over to you, Toastmaster Anita.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jitender. What next? Any topic for me?
Okay, maybe I'll give you a topic, Anita ji. Just give me 15 seconds. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I am there.
Is dieting a good way to lose weight? Is dieting a good way to lose weight? Toastmaster Anita.
I was talking to my friend. Her daughter is going to do MS after she completed her MBBS, and now she is going for MS. And for masters, I asked her what branch she would like to take, and her mother said it is very popular these days, dermatologist. They make money And nowadays, everyone wants to make themselves beautiful, more and more beautiful, whether they look slim and fit, or there should be no mark on body or face like that, and hair care. These are very popular nowadays. So there are many ways to yes. In that stream, there is losing your weight also. There are two types of people. Some people want to increase their weight or gain their weight, and some people are so fat that they want to lose their weight. There are many ways do yoga, pranayam, exercises, physical fitness, and other ways is dieting. And your lifestyle is also means a lot. For losing your weight, dieting is a good idea, I think, but it is not good not having even water, not having even a meal. If you stop taking meals on time, for a time being, maybe you lose some weight, but later on you see that your face is not so glowing and you are not looking so charming. And as well as when you stop following dieting, you again gain weight. So it's better to reduce weight slowly and gradually, and we should not be so hard or so soft. Even that we can follow the strict diet, then exercise, then good lifestyle. These all proper time, sleeping on time, getting up on time, morning exercises, pranayam, yoga, that means a lot. If we are having food, that should be fruit-based, juice-based, and not so heavy or oily food we should always avoid. We should have sprouts, and salad is very important. So these fruits and vegetables keep our stomach full, and they do not increase our weight. To lose weight, dieting is good way. Like we should follow dieting under some doctor advice, not so we listen to other person and say, oh, you are doing so, I will also do so. Because every person has different body, different system. So whenever you follow diet, you should always take doctor's advice and you should not do it yourself. Thank you. Over to you, Master Harshit.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anita. And that concludes our second round.
I could not see cards.
Yeah, I think Naman.
How much time?
Problem?
Yes,
Yeah, we're not
there's
able
some
to
issue.
see that.
Yeah, there's some issue. I'm not able to share card actually.
Yeah, but
Actually, I'm not able
Anita,
to
TM
share.
Anita, yeah, but TM Anita, you can see us. Deepti is wearing red, Harshit is wearing green, and I'm wearing yellow. So
They were always visible.
All right,
And
so
your t-shirt is yellow. Very good.
last few minutes for any feedback, questions, suggestions.
I just
Everybody's
wanted
so
to
silent.
ask,
Yes.
Harshit, was the eye contact better this time?
Yes, it was better. It was, and the second round seems to me you were practicing for the contest.
No, because the biggest challenge is what, the tab of mine has the camera on the left. That is being a challenge, and I can only look at people and talk. I cannot look at that camera and talk. It is kind of very funny.
Ideally, they should have division level contests, at least in offline, not in online. But it's not on us to decide. Anything else from anyone? All right. Enjoy your weekend. See you all on Sunday. Bye.
Is there